Yeah, obviously disappointing. You have a big night like this in front of 55 plus, all the alumni that came in. And tonight was a big deal, and we left it all on the field. And at the end of the day, we just couldn't get a shot on goal.
What did you see on the goal?
I remember pushing up, and I looked up. Clint checked, and I tried to clip it in behind, and they head it clear. Morales gets on the ball, and then I don't know if their player was off the field and then came back on the field, so maybe our defenders didn't shift over in time or didn't recognize that he was going to come back on the field at that time. So for me, watching it from behind, it's just shifting again, same as a couple weeks ago.
Are you expecting a player when he leaves the field to have to wait to come on until there's a stoppage, or are you always aware that
I'm expecting for the referee not to give them an advantage?
Right.
I'm expecting that when we're pushing forward, there's always the risk of a counterattack, so the referee has to wait until the play's done, or they are off on a counterattack without him getting that unfair advantage from stepping off the field and then coming on, and basically just a perfect onside position there.
Have you ever seen something like that where a player was allowed on right in the middle of a...
Oh, but imagine that. It's, here. It is what it is.
Still a lot to play for, obviously. It kind of make it easier to bounce back with what's at stake.
I think right now we have to stay. We've all got to stay together. It's one loss with 2 games left, and now we just have to win 2 of 3, and that's it. We'll see what the other results are this weekend. But regardless, we should be looking to win the next 2 anyways, and not looking for any favors or any help from any other teams, because that's not going to happen. Nobody said that this was going to be easy, and obviously everybody's disappointed, and we all think that maybe we could have done a little bit more in these situations, played a little bit different. But at the end of the day, we lose 1-0 to a rival, and now we've got to have that fire to come back and play another rival back to back, and get the results if we're really truly that team.
Chances are you're going to need a result there's a good chance you'll need a result in that first game at LA.
Yep.
Is there any, how do you go into that game differently than if you...
Well, we've got to be smart. We've still got to be smart playing away from home. It can't be run and gun from the first whistle. It can't be at all costs and losing our minds and losing our style of play, because we've still got playoffs. There's no point in stepping into LA and pushing forward and getting caught on 3 counterattacks and losing 3-0, and then we've got even more to figure out stepping into the playoffs. So it's better for us to get back to work this week, go in with a good game plan, and hopefully play our style and get a result, but in a smart way, and because there's still a ton to play for.
It was a physical game. What was the intensity like?
Yeah, very physical. It was a playoff game tonight. A lot was on the line for them, obviously, so they're throwing bodies around, and very physical game. And sometimes maybe the ref doesn't have the right angle on a certain thing, so we can't expect to get calls, just because we're in first place or we're at home or whatever. We've got to play, to play the game, and from here on out, it's going to be physical. Every game is going to be a playoff game from here on out, so we've got to be ready for it.
Very rare for y'all to go through 2-1 against any opponent. Is Vancouver a particular matchup issue?
No, I think I was thinking about that too. Hopefully a team that we play in the playoffs. That's what we got to think about now. Just like it's difficult for us to beat a team like Colorado for a couple of years. We had their number. That's always difficult to do. So for them to get the 3 results against us is a credit to what they've done. They pack it in after they go 1-0 up with 1 shot, and it is what it is.